Hey, don't go
Wait
in
one
yet.
more
Don't go in
second.
yet.
Don't go in.
My UI just fucked up for some reason. Hold on.
Okay, now
Wait,
we're ready.
Alright,
somebody
man.
Wait,
didn't eat.
nope.
Wait.
I've seen somebody not eat. Hold on.
I didn't eat. I'll eat now.
Now let us all pray to Akatosh.
Django saying wait.
Steven. It's both.
I'm eating.
Steven.
Your vegetables.
Stefan!
Your vegetables, or you won't be able to play your games tonight.
No broccolis. No.
And eat your peas.
Gross. They're even worse.
You want to grow big and strong? Then eat your broccolis.
Alright, let go.
Practicing
Alright.
now, so when I have kids in like 6 years, I'll know what to do.
60 years?
6.
Jesus.
Okay, hold up. Is your user interface good?
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah, can you hear me? Testing?
Testing.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead. It's Django, I'm good.
Alright, Cast Rapids.
Rapids out.
Let's rock.
And go through.
Woo! Okay, don't anyone fall
Main
off.
tank, you have done this dungeon just besides the hard mode, right?
Yep.
Alright. So I don't really need to explain anything then, besides where you'll stand, if it's any different than what you've done before. First blood goes to Beyonce.
Fuck you, warrior!
Too many of them. Beware the horde.
Beware.
And watch on the left, there's gonna be like 3 that spawn in like 5 seconds.
That's a waste.
But that was naff naff.
That was not me. Don't blame me for things. Haven't even got my ultimate yet.
Wow. Not having your ultimate ready out the doors, you're not prepared for trials.
Right. Well, no, that was not my ultimate that dropped.
Oh yeah, that was mine. That was an accident.
See?
Take full responsibility for that.
I like the new set that's gonna be like when you charge, it automatically taunts any charge ability. It's a new heavy armor set.
Alright,
Guys,
just hold the
get on the
boss on
side.
the right side.
Unless you're the tank.
Getting Kevlar up.
Heavy attack, 35.
Alright, was able to repentance your corpse just in time.
Yay.
I always try to do that too.
Alright, I'll call it for Novas in a second. Alright, Nova 1 on boss.
Got a man down. I'm gonna try and get him up.
1 minute.
Oh, somebody's got him.
Heal the tank through it. Nova 2 on boss. Oh, I was out of that.
Good job, guys.
The woes of stamina DPS here.
1 in. I beat you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it! Put your AoEs down. Burn them before they get here.
The renewed regatta will strike you down.
Opening the door.
Door.
When we are finished, peace will be upon you.
Opening the door.
Hey, is Calvar taunting?
Nope. I don't have ransack equipped.
Alright. We've got both gargoyles. Try and get the other one. Alright, I had to use my ultimate there to stay alive in the middle of all that.
Whoever's healing up top, that is professional shit right there, yo.
And thus your life comes to an end.
I'll get the far right position.
Mid right.
Someone needs mid left and far left.
I got back left.
If you see it channeling, just bash interrupt immediately.
Top heel's down.
Got him. Getting him up. We're our channel. Getting Verity up. Interrupt this shit. I'll grab boss as soon as I got this guy up.
Jeez.
Tell me about it.
Fucking hell, really? He's already splitting again.
Another dog came out.
Splitting again. Dropping standard. Try and keep him in here.
Nice.
Oh, god damn, he's so low. Shit.
You were probably out of range, Rafi, or out of line of sight or something. I switched over to my other bar to try to throw you a heal.
If you don't
'cause I
need
was closer
ultimate,
and
leave
you
him
didn't get it.
alone. But if you do need ultimate, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be needing ultimate.
You only need one every 5 seconds. That's too many times.
So everyone can use ultimates here, but for Nova 2 and 3, just wait a few seconds for Nova 2, and then wait a few more seconds after that for Nova 3. Then one DPS go left, that Flame Shaper, and I'll go right for the other Flame Shaper.
Alright, I'll try and get
Alright,
left one.
ultimates now.
Nova 2's down.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nova 3's down.
Tank's still up? Yep, alright.
Yeah, don't, we won't need Nova 4 or 5 here.
That was bullshit. I got double petrified.
Yeah, those gargoyles were alive for too long.
Okay, change of skills. If you haven't slotted Nova yet, Roth, then slot it now, because you'll be number 5. You guys didn't even break the statues.
Thanks for the mail, fat cat. Hey, that's mine. Get off it.
Django this side.
Okay, so explaining this to the tank.
Good luck.
Alright, so let's assume that this statue is a gargoyle, and this statue is also a gargoyle. You will have to hold the boss in front of the first gargoyle in the rows when we get them. And the boss, so say you'll be standing right here. You want the boss to be where Mike is standing, so that the shield throw will go in this straight line through you and through the group who will be stacking behind the first statue.
Okay.
So basically you're gonna have to do like footsies with the boss and wiggle back and forth to get him in the right spot when you go in front of a gargoyle statue, whenever we switch spots. And then the rest of the group will always be in the middle of the 2 gargoyle statues right behind you.
Alright.
So how we're going to rotate around the room is we'll do the 2 gargoyles in front of us first. Then we're going to go to the 2 gargoyles. If you pull up the diagram, I'll just explain it there.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm on.
So number 1 is where we start. And then
Yep.
we go across the water to number 2. So you'll be holding the boss a little north of number 2. Then we go to number 8. You'll be holding the boss north of number 8. And then after that, we're going to do 3 and 6. You will hold the boss to the right of number 3, so that the shield throw goes left across to number 6. Then we go north to 4 and 5. Same thing, you're just going to go to the right of number 4, so he throws it to the left to hit number 5. And then we go to the west wall for number 7. You'll be north of number 7, like 1, 2, and 8. So then he throws it south to hit the other gargoyle statue as well.
Okay. Pretty clear.
And once all the gargoyles are destroyed, all you gotta do the rest of the fight is just hold them right in the center.
Remember about not pressing X.
That's
Hey, will you tell everybody the rules so they
okay.
don't know?
Also for the main tank, don't taunt the ads either, because we don't want them to stack on top of the boss, because some of them will be flame shapers, so you might not be able to target them through the boss's hitbox. So don't taunt any of the ads, only the boss.
Alright.
We have an off tank to taunt gargoyles, because they'll spawn in a random order throughout the fight. But if all 5, if all 5 shield throws go perfect like we hope they will, and like every single one will hit 2, you should only have 1 gargoyle that comes to life. Because I think, every 45 seconds, one of them will come to life if we don't destroy the statues with shield throws. So best case scenario is that only 1 gargoyle will come to life by the time we destroy all of them. And the off tank will hold that gargoyle, you don't need to.
Alright.
Then, the part about this fight, which makes it a little more difficult than just what I just said, is that the boss will, you know the gargoyles petrify, how it throws it at someone and it turns to stone? The boss will do a petrify on a player, and they'll have the synergy option called Destructive Outbreak. Now the reason,
it's the devil.
say this is Gargoyle 1, and then we stack behind you here. They'll say the reason why we don't just stack directly behind the first gargoyle and why we're back farther is because if you use the synergy Destructive Outbreak to release yourself from Petrify, you will kill everyone around you. It does more damage than their max health.
Alright, clear.
So as the main tank, when we're rotating around the room, Since the group will be stacked between the two gargoyles behind you, no one should ever be in your way for you to use Destructive Outbreak if the boss targets you with the Petrify. So when we're roaming around the room to destroy gargoyles, if you get hit with Outbreak, call it out, and if, say, people aren't stacked behind you for the shield throws, they will have to move, or else you will kill them.
Alright.
The radius of Destructive Outbreak is slightly larger than these circle tiles on the ground.
Wait, did somebody
As an
trigger it?
indicator.
No, no. Okay.
Something happens.
Something just happened.
So yeah, the AoE of Destructive Outbreak
Is
a
big.
little bit larger than those circles.
Hey, so since there's gargoyles in here, are the petrifies? Is there only one type of petrify, and that'll
Yeah,
give
the
you
gargoyles won't do it. It's only the boss.
Okay, so if I'm petrified, then I've got that outbreak thing.
Yeah, it'll appear as a synergy on your screen. So like, if
Okay.
you have it by X default still, it'll say press X to use Destructive Synergy.
All right, gotcha.
So because of Destructive Synergy, we recommend, even if you're not petrified, just don't press X at all. Even if you see a synergy for like Gravity Crush from Nova, just don't do it.
Every
Because
person.
in the time it takes you to press X, you might get petrified in that split second, and that will kill everyone.
Every person you kill is 1,000 gold to the guild bank, and if you
That
kill
too.
main tank, it's 5,000 gold to the guild bank. And we do check the history to make sure it's in there.
Unless they're not listening, correct? Like move
Yeah.
away from someone who's petrified, like the tank.
Yeah, and then you can count down. But if the tank doesn't move,
Right.
don't kill him, or else it's still 5,000 gold.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the order we'll do it in. We're gonna hold them north. Well, looking back to the... There's just gonna be counterclockwise around the room. In front of us, to the right, north, and then west wall. So you'll be north of the gargoyles every time, except for the 3 and 6 throw and the northern wall throw. For those, will be on the right side.
All right.
And, alright, so during that whole fight, there's going to be ads spawning, so all the DPS that are stacked up behind you will be killing the ads. Don't interfire them and pull them to you or anything, just let them run to us. Then thankfully melee DPS like I will actually be able to hit them.
Is that what I'm using chains on?
Yeah, that's
Pulling
why I
the
wanted
flame
to use
shapers?
chains and
Alright.
pull them into us when we're stacked for gargoyle throws, so I can actually do damage. Because if I actually wanted to do damage, I would have to move like forward from the group behind the first gargoyle and like puncturing jabs through it to hit the boss, and I don't want to do that. Because if the tank gets outbreak, he'll kill me. Then, so yeah, once we destroy all gargoyle statues, we will spread out along the room. And then we'll have, I think, 4 more phases of ads spawning. Then we will go into something called the Enrage mode, where you see these statues back here, like these ones in front of us, and then the ones on the other side of the river as well. These ones will come to life, even though they don't normally at any other point in the fight. There will be about 12 of them in total. So as soon as this Enrage mode starts, we'll stack on the center platform where the warrior is right now, and that's where we're going to start our like Nova rotations, like any other sort of mitigation, like barrier, veil, any of that stuff. We're going to sit in the center, drop it all, and just stack in the center. And at that time, all the people I gave immovable potions to, as you're walking to the center, you will drink that immovable potion. It lasts for 15 seconds, the immunity. So hopefully by the end of those 15 seconds there should only be like 3 ads at most alive, and we should just smooth sailing for the rest of the fight. So once we kill the last set of ads, well, there's a 45-second cooldown on the potion. I'll call out during the second to last set of ads before the enrage to tell everyone to not drink any more potions, to save it for the movable potion.
Would you be mad if I accidentally drink Ravage Health instead?
I would probably give you gold.
Because I just realized that I put the Ravage Health one up on my quick slot instead of the immovable.
You and Rich are gonna kill you.
Yeah. It's funny. I fixed it.
Okay, so yeah, around the second set of ads before the enrage, I'll call out to everyone. No more potions put on a movable. So have it quick slotted and ready to go. Because honestly, I have no idea if movable potions work, but getting knocked back during the stack up phase is what will 90% of the time be the reason we die during it. So I want to check to make sure it works, because if it does, it'll make it a lot easier. If we find out it doesn't work, then the next attempt we have, we can just not use those potions and have no potion rule. What else? The boss's enrage timer, or the boss's burn phase, will start at 35%. So then, as soon as he knocks us down and picks up the sword, he'll do a cleave, and then it's like normal Hel Roth at that point. You know, Starfalls, cleave, Starfalls, cleaves, stack up, heal, Nova's Veils, all that stuff. It's just like a normal Hel Roth fight at 35%.
Well, it's a good 10 minutes of recording of just you talking. But we need to know how to do this, and to say, as she said, don't bankrupt yourself, don't use synergies.
Yeah, you seem to get it. But just look at the map one more time just to reiterate the rotation we're going to use.
Yeah, I'm good.
So, north of 1, well, I'll call out the spots you will be standing at. North of 1, north of 2, north of 8, east of 3, east of 4, and then north of 7.
And then from 7, where do I go?
Well, after 7, that's when we can spread out. There should be no more gargoyle statues up at that point. Unless we missed a throw, I'll have to call out on the spot of a new spot we will have to go to in order to break a statue we might have missed.
Where do you want, if we've got everything, where do you want me to tank them?
Alright, so assuming we did get all statues and number 7 is the last throw, you'll just hold the boss in the center the rest of the fight.
Okay.
Ugh.
Then whoever was using chains, I'll call out when I see ads. And you just chain them on top of the group. And then the ranged DPS, always look for flame shapers if you have interrupts. Don't have an interrupt on a ranged DPS, I still want you to target flame shapers. We have to kill them quickly because one missed interrupt on them could kill a lot of us. Yeah, it does skip it, but that would basically mean we have to like ignore ads and ignore gargoyles and like try and stack up the entire time and only focus the boss. Alright, well that's the whole fight right there. So, everyone stack on crown when you're ready. And number 1 is right here, so we'll be holding it north of number 1.
Wait, that's number...
No, number
That's-
1 is the on the
I had it-
edge.
On the corner.
Straight
On,
north.
On the
on
corner,
the corner.
yeah, okay.
Then it'll
You
just go
stand
east
here.
to number 2, and then to the wall.
Yep.
We stand here, you stand over there by yourself.
Yeah, you have to be on the other side of the gargoyles every time.
Are you
Sweet.
magic?
It's a even split. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Oh, as soon as a shield throw happens, we will move to the next spot. That's your indicator. So as soon as I call out shield throw, go to the next location. So 2, for example.
Is it regardless of whether he breaks it or not?
If he misses, well, since we stack up like this, say someone gets knocked down and they get put over here, if if they get targeted by the shield throw, it'll say miss the gargoyle in the back, but it'll still hit the front one because you're up there. So even if it misses one in the back, we still go to the next spot because we don't want to wait to get a shield throw to hit one when, say, we could go to another wall and get two at the same time instead of waiting for one.
Alright.
So if we miss one after we do the west wall for number 7, we'll have to go back to it.
Alright, understood.
Alright, on you when you're ready. But you're gonna have to play footsies with the boss a lot to get him in the right lineup to throw the shield straight. Right there. Alright. Shield in 3. Roll. Number 2, there'll be an ad in front of us. Chain them in, there's an ad in the center.
I've got the thing on me, the outbreak.
Yeah, you can use it, there should be no one near you. That's why we have you go farther up than everyone else. You only have to call it out later. Alright, shield in 3. Roll.
Got a man down.
Revive him, there's time. You can revive him. DPS move back a little, because if main tank gets petrified, it'll kill the people in between the two. Alright, shield in 3. Roll. Alright, watch for ads, they will be
Tank's
spawning.
down.
Trying to. I've got it.
Alright,
He's up now.
everyone stay
Gargoyles up.
stacked.
Gargoyles.
So careful.
Right, main tank pull the boss.
Nope.
I'll get the gargoyle.
Throw in the center, go north. Everyone to the north position. Actually, no, stay in center.
We're both
So,
on each other
tank, just hold
petrified.
the boss where you did when you died. Alright, everyone stack in the water where the petrify is. Alright, shield in 3.
I'm petrified on
Roll.
crown.
That's fine. Alright,
Watch for
west
ground
wall,
pound.
skip north, go west.
Damn
Tank's
it.
down again.
Right,
Alright,
I'll get
you
it.
hold them, Grog. Then bring them north. North of the group. Yep, everyone else focus ads. Shield throw. Alright, everyone stay in this position.
Right, main tank up. Right,
Flame
okay.
Shaper in the center.
Interrupt.
Interrupt
Flame
the Flame
Shaper.
Shaper in the center.
I've got
Alright,
the
everyone
destructive on me.
stay on crown. Shield in 3,
Interrupt
another
Flame
Flame
Shaper.
Shaper to the northwest,
I got
northeast.
destructive on me.
That's fine. Let him hit you with his thing.
Bro,
We'll fix it.
roll.
Move.
Fuck.
Alright, everyone go north. We missed
Yeah, I
one
got it on
gargoyle
me too,
north.
guys.
Right, main tank down. I'm getting him.
Away from me.
Heels down.
Okay, is everyone away from Calvar?
Getting the tank up, but everyone else head north.
1 sec.
Yeah, revive
I got
it
you,
to
Viv.
life.
Alright, everyone can spread out. All the gargoyles are up.
Getting hit heavy. Right, main tank, you ready to take over?
Yeah, I got him.
Right, I'll get gargoyle. We're all out of that circle.
What the hell?
Main tank. Yeah, main tank down. Alright. Bully main boss.
Resing.
And I've got gargoyle as well. I need some help here. Alright, I'm destructives, guys. Back up.
You can do it.
Pop in.
There you go.
Need all the help
I got
here.
the boss.
Right, okay.
Alright, gargoyle first.
Healer destructive on northwest.
Oh, sorry, yep, okay, move out.
Flame Shaper east. Oh, and by the way, main tank, all the callouts are from the orientation
Are
of
breaking
looking
out.
to the boss from the front door.
Where we came from was south.
Yeah.
You
I
lost
forgot
it,
to
you
tell
lost
that,
it.
but-
I got you, Turb.
Thank you.
Alright, stop drinking potions. Everyone slot a movable.
Ah,
Do
he
we really
worked
have this
frozen
many
in the
melee
snow.
DPS?
We got a petrified north.
He's breaking me.
You're fine.
Good to go.
Alright, we have Enrage, drink a movable, and stack in center. Nova 1.
Nova 1 not ready.
Nova 2.
78.
Healer petrified north.
Standard down.
Two
Oh,
Three
fuck. I'm down. Fucking shy overload,
No,
Jesus.
still knocks you back.
Yeah, so a movable didn't work. Everyone just stay center.
Nova 3's petrified.
God dang it.
Nova 4, if you're up.
Tank probably, or healer probably
Tank's
got
down.
petrified.
Yeah, that's my Nova 3/healer.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's just bad luck on who got petrified. Oh, who destructive outbreak. Oh, I did too. Yeah, I decided died from destructive outbreak too.
Who killed us?
Django.
Oh,
How many
tank.
people did Django kill? Main tank?
I don't know. He is maintained.
Yeah, Django's main tank.
Okay, you can't do destructive outbreak when everybody's stacked in metal.
Oh
But
yeah,
anyway,
it's
Django,
insta-death on
that
everyone.
right there is
Yeah,
the
you
entire
just-
fight.
So
After
you just
that,
killed
Alright.
everyone.
but anyway,
One
you just saw the
second
entire
here,
fight and
yeah.
how it goes. After that, Enrage is just a normal raw boss. So you
I
just
wouldn't
saw
hit
it.
X at all. Like this whole fight.
Well, main tank can, but just not
I
during
know.
that phase.
Oh no.
Funny thing, I didn't realize until that fight that my push to talk is set to X.
You might want to
Okay,
fix
so
that.
Not a
I got
very good
a
choice.
question. The when the outbreak's on me, does that thing dispel on its own after a certain amount of time? Because I'm losing the taunt
No.
while I'm in it. So
It's
You just have to
forever.
call out that you're
So,
hot,
yeah.
and we get the hell out of your way.
Yeah,
Wait, I wanna
we
say
docked
something,
out of
though.
the way.
Okay.
It wasn't consistent, but when I tank it, sometimes I would hold taunt, but after I hit destructive outbreak when I was tanking, even if my taunt still had 13 seconds, it would disappear. But it wasn't consistent. Sometimes I'd do destructive outbreak and I would still have 13 seconds on taunt. But I don't know why that was happening. I think it's kind of like a buggy thing. So if you have FTC, I would suggest when you do destructive outbreak, know that as a main tank, it's kind of hurtful because your resources are drained. And then also as a main tank, you might lose taunt because of like a buggy issue. And it's not that big of a deal. You just have to know that even if you have 13 seconds, you may or may not have lost taunt at that point.
okay.
And so if you do lose taunt, try and call it out so I can get there and make sure he doesn't hit anyone.
Well, if he loses taunt after he hits destructive outbreak, all he has to do at that point is re-taunt. Not that you can get there. He needs to know to re-taunt at that point. Because when you hit destructive outbreak, then you're out and you're good to go again. But your resources may be drained. Well, they will be drained. But by how much depends.
But
Okay.
people still got knocked back with the immovable potion, right?
Yes, I did. Confirmed. It did
Alright,
not work.
so you guys don't need to use that anymore. You could use whatever other potions you want.
Spam health.
But if you're in the middle main tank on the stack up phase and you get stuck, you have to just kind of deal with it. And you just need to watch your FTC. And if you're going to lose taunt, then you need to call for side tank to grab the boss. And even if side tank can't, you have to call it out so people know to watch out for that.
But you also just saw how the entire fight goes. Because after the Enrage, it is literally the same fight as normal Hel Raw.
Understood.
Alright, everyone stacked between the gargoyles. Actually, check your gear too, because getting killed by a destructive outbreak will, like, bring a piece to 10%.
I was killed by the all the boss before, because I got hit for 3 10k attacks. Even with my magma armor on.
Do I still owe you more, Fat Cat? Because I have lots of repair kits on this too.
I've got like 100. I have like 150 on all of mine just from Ritz.
Okay.
Alright, is everyone ready, repaired, all that stuff?
Mhm.
Yep.
There's one person in the back. Calvar. Yeah, if your food is less than 15 minutes, refresh it.
Everybody's food looks good.
Alright, on the tank when you're ready. But, it probably won't always be a perfect rotation between the room and all the gargoyles, so just listen out for if I call for a change halfway through. Alright, shield in 3. Roll. Gain in the ads. 1 the center only.
We got outbreak.
Alright, shield in 3. Roll. East wall. DPS go behind the second gargoyle this time. And just sit here.
That
Hold
was
the
the one
tank,
hit.
or
The
hold the
hell?
boss.
Right, I'm trying to get it.
All
Got him.
DPS go north, and then secondary tanks stay there.
Right, I'll bring him back around this side.
Bro. Alright, everyone go north. We'll come back to that gargoyle. I mean, not north, in the water. We'll come back to that one.
What's main tank situation?
I got him.
Alright, take him.
I got
Fuck!
him.
I'm down.
Another one just res behind us.
Destructive outbreak.
Side tank
Bro
down.
in 3.
Right, I'm up.
Roll. North wall.
Right, I'm grabbing gargoyle.
Flame Shaper's west. Flame Shaper east. Ranged interrupts, just run out and get them. Alright, everyone stack. Shield in 3. Roll. Wait. Roll. Kill the gargoyle on the way to the west wall. Flame Shapers.
Boss is roving by the looks of it.
Oh, get away from him, he's petrified. Go ahead, dude.
Down. Destructive outbreak. Fuck.
Bro. Alright, stay in the west wall. Interrupt the Flame Shapers.
Right, I'm petrified on north.
Stay stacked.
Tank's coming to main boss is coming towards us.
Bro in 3.
1 second.
Destructive
Roll.
outbreak.
Alright, there's only one more statue, and it's the eastern wall.
I think I got you up.
Yeah, you did. I'm just waiting.
No, it's alright. I'm getting
Alright,
Roth up.
ignore the
Jesus.
west, ignore the east
Got the-
gargoyle.
got the boss.
Kill the ads, there's too many up.
Crap. I'll wait to break. Everyone get out of this corner. Everyone out?
Nah, just forget about the eastern gargoyle.
Right, I'll try and get that
Kill the
gargoyle.
ads.
Alright, I'm locked.
He's petrified over there. Here, guys.
Yep.
South.
Turbo, you're right on me, mate. Right, pop in. Right, I'll pull the gargoyle.
I've got outbreak in the tank.
Oh,
Get away from tank.
get away from the tank.
Somebody goes towards him.
Get away
Go.
from north. He's gonna bust him out.
Grabbing
No.
gargoyle.
Flame Shaper west. Flame Shaper east.
Get away from crown.
Tank, move a little bit more to your left. Never mind. Alright, start saving ultimates or enrage.
Auto attack to get that ultimate.
Petrified behind you guys here.
Get out of northwest, northeast.
Oh, we got another one over here, petrified, guys.
Northwest.
Everyone get away. We're get away.
Alright, Enrage is
Chimera
up.
Hel.
Everyone go center.
Go.
Nova 1 in center. Veil in center.
Oh, Vale
Nova
died.
2 in center. Ranged, interrupt flame shapers and east
Two's
and west.
down.
Knock back, goddammit. Block.
Nova 2 went out.
Nova 3.
Standard down.
Nova 3's out.
Ranged, one ranged
Oh.
with an interrupt. Watch
I
the
got,
western
frozen.
flame shaper.
I'm frozen.
Healer dead.
Stiff.
Right, I'm two
I'm a
petrified on main panel.
A bunch of us are statues.
Yeah, on the main. 2 of us are on the main panel. Tank's down. Main tank's down. Destructing on main panel.
You too.
Gonna try and get the boss. I'm getting targeted by all these things though. No, I'm
gonna
dead.
Be killed.
No. Oh.
Yeah. Stone formed the warrior.
Okay, I know I died a couple times at the beginning there, so it won't happen again.
What's your what are our heals? Who's our healer besides Koos?
Mike.
Besides Cass? Okay.
I need a real quick bio, guys.
That's fine. No!
Anyway, all DPS and that final stack, just AoE the whole time. And one of the things that is like really killing us there is, who are the 2 range that have interrupts?
Turbo.
Alright, so one of you will have to watch the west and one of you will have to watch the east. Because right when Enrage starts, there's going to be 2 flame shapers, and they're the only 2. At one will be west and one will be east. So the 2 ranged interrupts, your primary focus will be to just interrupt them and then go back to AoEing and just keeping an eye on them. If you see them channeling, interrupt them.
Okay, Turbo's got west.
Or you could also change them to the center. That would work too. There's a few ways to deal with it, but they're really what's doing a lot of damage in the enrage phase. And we also need the veil on the group. Well, we need the veil on the platform before everyone gets there, because if you guys have noticed, there's like, you know, the beams that tether the players and then those beams explode. We need the veil on the platform before everyone gets to the platform, so then we won't take full damage from those beams, because that is also how, say, we saw 2 people die right when the enrage phase started. That's because they got hit with multiple beams without any mitigation on them.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I died at the died 'cause those beams. 3 of them hit me at once, and that was
You
through
can trade me if you
everything.
need repair kits.
So I'm constantly dropping Rings of Preservation and Igneous Shield when we're on the platform as well. So, but it's not much.
How much you want for them?
Oh, I got like 200 of them. I don't need anything. They're just from Rit rewards.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks.
But this will most likely be the last attempt, because we have 17 lives left. So yeah, Vitruvi, your most important part in the Enrage is getting to the platform first and immediately putting Veil on it. That's what I'm going to need you to do this time, instead of, say, saving it in between Novas.
Gotcha.
Because once the tether beams go out in the beginning, they won't use them again for about 20 seconds. So we just need to mitigate it in the beginning, because they shouldn't even be alive 20 seconds afterward anyway.
I kind of felt that we were taking too much damage from the flame shapers in between the fight. So who is the one that has the interrupt?
Yeah, I told him. During the enrage, just have the ranged interrupts focus it, or also chain them to the center. Either two works. I would prefer
Yeah,
chaining it to the center because they die easier.
I was unfortunately killed instantly before I could even start interrupting them.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
felt like
from
the
the,
whole entire fight to me. I
tethers.
didn't hear that conversation you guys already had, but normally we don't have that much damage, and I was running out of magic, and normally I don't run out of magic, but I was because I was just healing so much because we were taking too much damage. Yeah.
Is it just me, or do chains not work on the flame shapers? I feel like that I'm pulling towards them when I try to chain them.
Don't work on flame shapers if they were already bashed or hit with an interrupt. They become CC immune.
I see.
So that's why I'm saying we have to interrupt or chains. You can't do both.
Gotcha.
So if you want to do chains, then call it out so that no one interrupts them. So then you can pull them to the center. Which I would prefer chains. It will die a lot faster that way.
Alright.
But you have to stay on top of it, and if you can't chain them, you have to call it out that you can't chain them so that we can get them interrupted, because every second of that is hard to heal through, and if me and Froth are both having the same problem, then it's just too much.
Alright, I'll get him on the west
only
side.
Only for the Novas, if you're petrified or dead, just call out Nova number is down. So then I'll know to call out for whichever number is next. I mean, you guys did, but just do it again.
Yeah, sorry I confused you last time when I dropped my Nova and then said down instead of out.
No, you don't need to call it being out, because basically I do that for everyone. And then if I don't see it in like 2 seconds, I call for the next one. In case they didn't like say anything that they don't have it. But besides that, tether that happens in the enrage, the veil, well, back to the whole veil thing, but the tether happening once every 20 seconds, but happening when the fight starts, those ads stack on the platform if everyone is there, because those are actually melee ads, even though they tether from a distance. So after the tether, they'll stack on the platform, which is why veil first for tether explosion mitigation, and then they'll walk to the center. So no one has to worry about going out to get the ads, besides the flame shapers if they don't get chained. Those are the only two we'll have to leave the platform to get. But we have 5 Novas, so even if 1 or 2 gets petrified or dies, we'll have enough overall time of Novas being out to kill them all. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yep.
You're ready, stacking the gargoyle next to crown. But yeah, this is going to be the last attempt unless we reset the dungeon.
Ready to go?
Alright, on the tank. Shield in 3. Roll. Chain in the 2 ads, specifically the center one. Oh, and the northern one. Went to the tank.
Stay in the stack, please.
Oh my god.
Grabbing boss.
Tank hold the boss.
Holy shit.
Man, he came right at me.
Boss killed me.
Yeah, same.
You just fucking wiped everyone.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss just walked up and wiped all of us.
No, that
Should
was
we
the
reset?
explosion.
Are we resetting or what?
Guess that's that.
No, we
Yep.
can't. Not
Did
enough
you-
extra lives. Unless you guys could run to the main door, but we'll only have like 3 extra lives the entire fight. That's definitely not enough. Yeah, just wait, Shrine. But in the party chat, if you want go again, just press X, and I'll see how many want to go again.
This is Mike. I can't. I mean, we've been in here since we started forming for what, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it's for this long of runs, I just can't stay. But anyway, I appreciate it. So I'll be back on probably tomorrow. I'll see you guys around.
Later.
Later.